Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Be Well Live. My name is Sousa, and I'm the Senior Wellness Coordinator at Seneca College in the Athletics Department. And today we are going to be doing some yoga for strength. Please remember to go at your own pace, take breaks as needed, and if you experience any faintness, dizziness, pain, or shortness of breath, please stop. So now would be a great time for you to roll out your mat or find yourself a comfy space in your home to get ready to move. You can also grab yourself a bottle of water and some oils if you have. I like to set an intention at the beginning of each of my practices. So today I'm also going to use some oils, and I've got some stress release by Sage and a rollerball today that I'm just going to put on because I need that today. So your intention is just about owning your own truth and where you're at. So it can be a word, it can be it can just be your breath, really, if you need to de-stress. So today, my intention for my practice is going to be to draw strength, which I think is fitting. So not just from my physical body, but I'm also going to be drawing strength from my mind today. So whatever your intention is for your practice today, I hope that you walk your own path and be true to yourself. So let's get to the top of our mat here. We're going to go through a couple sun salutations to warm us up, and then we'll get into some power poses. Teach you a little bit about strength. We'll do it in a bit of a flow, and we'll do it quite quickly so that you can learn these poses, but then you can also, if needed, draw back on them and hold them for longer, in which will just obviously create even more strength in these poses as you go forward and kind of lean into them and really give it your all. So let's get to the top of our mat here for a couple sun salutations. So bending here in the knee, let's do a big inhale, arms reach up high. And on an exhale, we bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot comes back to lunge. Exhale, plant our palms, left foot comes back to plank. We're going to drop down here to our bellies and up to cobra on an inhale if we want to take things nice and light today, or we can come right down to our power pose here, chaturanga, and press up through in an inhale to upward facing dog. So inhale here, and we're going to exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale in, exhale it out. One more here, inhale. And then you can pedal it out if you like. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, we're going to drop our left heel. Right foot comes up and right through into our lunge. Exhale, our left foot rocks up to meet our front foot. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time, nice and quick. Inhale, hands come up high to the sky. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to our lunge. Exhale, we come back to our plank here. Inhale, we power down and press through, or we come up to a cobra or upward facing dog. And on an exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Pedal it out or hold it static. Inhale in and exhale it out. On your next inhale, we're going to drop our right heel this time. Left foot comes up to lunge. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, nice and slow. Really curl those shoulders back. Hands come up high to the sky. And hands to heart center here. So we're going to get right into it now, into our chair pose. So our first power pose is our feet are going to come together on our mat here, and we're just going to slowly on an inhale sit back and hands will come up overhead. And we sit down in our pose here. So this is chair pose, making sure we're looking forward. Hands are away from our ears. We'll stay here for 2 big breaths. And exhale it out. Inhale in. And as we exhale, try to drop a little deeper, navel to spine. Stay here for your inhale. And on your next exhale, let's drop it down into a forward fold. Halfway lift here. And as we come down, let's find ourselves in downward facing dog. Step your 2 feet back. Hold here for 2 breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to drop our left heel. Right foot comes up into our lunge. And we're going to pivot on our left foot here at a 45-degree angle. And on an inhale, hands come up. Warrior 1. So let's hold this here for 2 breaths. Really sinking in. Right knee over right ankle. Really feeling that in your quadricep here. It's a nice power pose to hold. Another breath in. And exhale. Sink a little deeper if you can. And on your next inhale, we'll come up a little bit. We'll widen our stance. Hands come out. Warrior 2. So we're still at a 45-degree, really sinking in here. Shoulders away from our ears, 2 breaths. Pinkies pull back, looking over our right shoulder if we can. Another big inhale. Let this one go. Stay for your inhale. And on our exhale, let's cartwheel our hands down to frame our front foot. Bring our foot back here to plank. And on an exhale, press back up to downward facing dog. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Pedal it out again if that's where you're comfortable. Inhale in. Let it go. Big inhale here. Exhale. And on your next inhale, drop that right heel this time. Left foot comes up. We lunge. And on an inhale, we're going to pivot our right foot on a 45-degree and arms up high to the sky. So let's sink in a little bit here into our front foot. 2 breaths here. Again, left knee over left ankle, shoulders away from the ears, thinking heel to heel alignment. So you want to have a nice straight line between your back heel and your front heel, and your back heel at a 45. Warrior 1 here, another big breath in. Big exhale out. Stay for your inhale. And as we exhale it out, drop our hands, widen our stance a touch. Warrior 2. So really sink in here, pulling those pinkies back and looking over our left shoulder this time if we can. Inhale in, exhale it out. One more big inhale in here. And exhale it out. We're going to cartwheel our hands yet again. And we're going to bring it back to our plank. And we are going to hold our plank here. So you can stay here in plank. Make sure that you're not drooping in the belly or overextending this way. We're really thinking about spiking our heels and drawing strength and kind of almost like a dome shape in our shoulders at the top of our back here. 2 breaths. Hold it here. You got this. Another big breath in. And exhale. One more big inhale here. And then on exhale, let's drop down to our knees. Toes come together. And our knees splay out to the sides of our mat here as we drop down into extended child's pose, which is our last pose. So we're going to hold this today for 4 breaths here. You can bring your forehead down to your mat, get comfy. Feeling that stretch in our chest and our side bodies here. Big inhale in and exhale. 3 more just like that. One more big last inhale in here. And really let this one go. Let go of whatever doesn't serve you today. And on your inhale, you can claw back up and swing your feet around. And join me in a nice comfortable seat. To remind you that we also have some more Be Well Live later on today. If you'd like to join me at 2 o'clock, I will be doing a recipe on some home essential oils and what you can do to practice some more self-care while you're in the comfort of your own home and making and playing with your own recipes and what works for you. So I hope that you join me at 2 o'clock today. Thank you for joining me. Be well, stay safe. Namaste.